Hello everyone, and welcome to part 1 of Project Fiero. I'll start off by introducing the car, which is a 1984 Pontiac Fiero SE. So it's got the good old 4-cylinder Iron Duke in it with 92 horse. So in this episode, we're going to be removing the tank, replacing it, along with a couple other parts, and working on the engine. As far as the tank removal process goes, you just simply remove a couple straps underneath, along with a larger saddle strap, undo the hoses, and boom, it's out. The hardest part of that is probably the hoses themselves. You know, after sitting for around 20 years, they're going to be a little bit hard to remove. That's the first parts car that we're going to check the tank on. Got the wheels blocked underneath it. My grandfather was bringing around a rather old but charming wrecker. And we're going to use to pull her out of here.
These old vehicles need the lubrication that the lead used to provide in the gas. They took the lead out, so Marvel Mystery Oil takes its place.
Then how much do you usually put in per gallon, would you say?
You put in 1 ounce per gallon for 50 to 1. This needs more than 50 to 1, so I put in about 3 ounces per gallon.
Okay. Alrighty, after we got that car jacked up, we're taking a look at the tank we're going to be using. A little bit better shape than the original, but both sending units and the tanks were rough. As you can see, hoses are deteriorated, rusty. Oh, look at that one. And we also had to clean out the inside of the tank with a little evapor rust there. And of course, while we wait for that evapor rust to do its work, we decided to take the 1985 Fiero GT for a little ride here. Just something to kind of motivate me and give me an idea about what it'll be like driving that car when it's all done. So weird driving so low.
Now you kind of sit down in it.
Feels faster than it really is.
Give her snooze.
Alright, that was fun. Now let's get back to cleaning that tank out. Alright, so what I'm doing here now is I'm going to sand off this rust. And you can see where the evapor rust is starting to come through. We're going to JB weld this and then paint it, so that way it's protected from further rusting. Mainly around where the fuel tank straps sit. So here and here. These are spots that are kind of hard to get at with the wheel. You gotta go at it with the good old sandpaper and a pretty low grit. Cut through that rust. Alrighty, that tank's looking a little better. Of course, we did do a better job of cleaning the tank than what's shown here. We also took a wire brush to it mounted on a drill, and we also discovered a few more pinholes than what we first thought. We also had to change the plugs on the new fuel sending unit. We managed to put the original ones back on thanks to the help of this forum post here. And the plugs have that changed over. Oh, and we also put on a new pump.
Well, hopefully today will be the day we can get this puppy back in. My grandfather was kind enough to paint it up for me. And what we're doing now, okay, this is the empty one. We're gonna dump out the evapor rust, slosh it with some gasoline, and so that way we don't get any flash rust, and then dump out said gasoline. Alrighty. Easy enough. So I'm fighting both the size of the tank, the funnel, and also this baffle that's in the tank that keeps gas from sloshing around. The reason they have the baffle in there so that way the fuel pump sits in some fuel at all times as you're driving down the road. Whoa, okay, here it comes. Move the tank back and forth a few times. Oh, there's plenty in there still. Wow. Alright. I really gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You can see solids in the bottom. That's what we don't want in our tank. For very good reasons.
After fighting to get the fuel sending unit installed, we were able to raise the car back up and get it installed. This would take several rounds of installing and removing the tank, mostly due to hoses either not being positioned right or being in the wrong place at the wrong time. But through some hard work and determination, we would get it back together. And here we go, the moment of truth.
Well, that ain't the right key. This is the right key. Right? What? No, it didn't look like it.
Yeah. All right.
Did I ever mention that I had a
Oh,
hard
there's
time finding
neutral.
reverse in this car?
Ooh. That engine's not too happy.
Huh?
Said the engine's not too happy. Okay, that's gotta be first. Those revs are climbing.
Huh?
2.5 for the revs.
Is your throttle stuck?
I don't think so. It might be. You want me to turn it off?
Yeah.
Well, we had the Fiero driving around today, but she did not want to stay idling. After we put her away, we came back out and we discovered a disconnected vacuum hose. So we're going to hope that's what it was and see what happens in the morning. Well, it's the next morning. We're going to check a few more things, see if we can't solve that idle issue. We got a small list going. Particularly these 3 items. We want to check the PCV valve, observe the fuel stream in the injector, and check the idle air control valve. Had a couple of people in the Facebook group that I'm a part of say that it's the IAC. So I especially want to check that and just make sure we don't have any vacuum leaks or anything else of the sort.
A few average leaks, yeah.
Idle's sounding better. I think the EGR and what are there's some other vacuum hoses on the air cleaner that were swapped around. He still idles kind of high, around 1500, and you can hear it go up and down. So now we just got to figure out what else is going on. Probably a vacuum leak, but it's idling much better.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.